Hello everyone, I'm Hijacked from Psychic Gamers, and today I've just got an absolute ton of Black Ops 2 news. A couple of days ago some people got invited over to Triarch to play some Black Ops 2, and out of that there's just been loads of new confirmed stuff. So I've waited, I've compiled together everything I've heard about. A couple more things come out in the past day or so. So hopefully this should be a pretty definitive video of all of the news that's come out. I've added a lot of this stuff into the Black Ops 2 Ultimate Guide that I'm currently writing on my website, so I'll add some links into the description where you can go and check out specific pages within that guide that I think you might find interesting related to this video. You're more than welcome to look around the guide, but just remember it is a work in progress, so some of it won't be that great at the moment. So the first thing is the trophy list. These have been confirmed. If you remember, a couple of months ago there was a leaked trophy list, and what do you know, the confirmed trophy list, the official one, was actually pretty similar to the leak. I mean, some trophies have been changed around, they've got different names, different descriptions, but it really does follow along the same sort of lines. It's a very interesting list, and it does give some hints as to what we can expect to see within campaign and zombies and multiplayer. That's right, in Black Ops 2 there are some very basic multiplayer achievements. I'm not going to go through them, not in this video anyway, but there's a link in the description where you can go and check them out. So next thing, God, it's so hard to decide what to start with first, but let's go with maps. We have 3 new maps that have been confirmed. They are Express, Hijacked and Overflow. There are gameplays from each of these maps floating around the internet, so I'd highly recommend that after you've watched this video, of course, you go and search for them and you can see some of the maps and people playing them. Various different game types and weapons being used across them, so you should get a good overview of what you can expect of these maps. The first one is Express. It's a Los Angeles bullet train station. It's got good up and down engagements along the tracks, and occasionally a train will speed through the map. The train will split up the map temporarily, so watch out for it coming through, especially if you're trying to engage someone on the other side of the tracks, and also don't stand in front of it. You won't win a fight against the train. Next map is Hijacked, and this is a luxurious super yacht. The map promises frantic yet controlled close quarter engagements, and what I've seen of the map, there's a good mixture of open areas out on the deck, and then you can go inside in the interior of the yacht and there's lots of close quarters in there. And the final one of the 3 is Overflow. It's set in Peshawar, Pakistan, got great urban engagements in the flooded streets. As I said, plenty of gameplays of these where you can go and check out what these maps look like. Now you're probably wondering where you've heard these names before. I sure was. Guess what, it turns out that leak of the Black Ops 2 beta build a couple of weeks ago that showed that list of maps, these 3 were within that list, so that pretty much confirms the other maps as well. So that's pretty cool. As well as maps, we got confirmation of the modes. They're pretty much everything that you should expect from a Call of Duty game. We've got TDM, Free For All, Domination, Demolition, Headquarters, Capture the Flag and Search and Destroy. We've got the new game mode of Hardpoint, brand new for Black Ops 2. It's a sort of King of the Hill, drop zone without the care packages type game. Kill Confirmed is also returning for Modern Warfare 3, apparently functions in pretty much exactly the same way, which is really great. I was hoping they would bring back Kill Confirmed because it is my favourite game mode in Modern Warfare 3. Haven't heard any official information about Hardcore yet, however a lot of people have been requesting Hardcore and Triarch seems to be listing, so we can expect pretty much all of these modes to come with a Hardcore variation. The other thing is multi-team. Now this will allow you to play Core, Kill Confirmed, TDM or Hardpoint with 3 teams of 3 to 4 players. Only those 3 core modes have been confirmed for public multi-team matches, however hopefully we will hear something about Hardcore multi-team and perhaps even a couple more game modes. We also have party games, and these are basically wager matches from Black Ops 1, but of course without a COD point system we can't really wager anything. The party games that are returning are Gun Game, One in a Chamber, Sharpshooter and Sticks and Stones. Now you may be wondering how Sticks and Stones will work without a ballistic knife, but we don't need to worry about that because the ballistic knife has been confirmed to return in Black Ops 2. This is really great news. Started using the ballistic knife a lot in Black Ops 1. And while it's pretty tricky to use, it is so much fun. Also, as if we didn't know already, the explosive tip crossbow has been confirmed too. The next game modes to talk about are combat training. Now this is directly linked to multiplayer now, and you can in fact rank up using combat training. Now this was a big what the hell moment for me when I read this, and we'll see how much this gets abused when the game hits in November. But anyway, this is the info as of now. There's a Bootcamp mode, and this is designed to introduce brand new players to multiplayer. The teams are humans plus bots versus humans plus bots, and players can rank up to level 10 and earn XP at full speed. Botstomp is the original combat training mode, it's humans versus bots, and you earn no XP from playing this. There's also a brand new objective mode. You can play with and against bots in various different objective based game modes. You earn XP at half speed though. The best thing about this is that combat training is no longer limited to just deathmatch based modes, and the AI do understand objective modes now, which is pretty cool. Maybe play some search and destroy or something against combat bots. Anyway, I thought the ranking up with combat training was a little bit weird, but we'll see how it plays out when the game does come along. Because the bots are directly linked into multiplayer now, you are able to use them within private matches, and they can be added for almost any game mode. There's also lots more private match controls. The pick 10 system can be reduced down to pick 3 or up to pick 17 and anything in between. Just as with Modern Warfare 3 private match, you're able to completely disable certain items, and there's loads of competitive settings and options for how matches are scored. You also have the ability to disable third person spectating, the ability to disable the announcer, and lots more apparently. Additionally, when you're playing multi-team in private matches, you're able to have up to 6 teams and they don't have to be equal. Challenges allow you to unlock aesthetic options for your character. There's thousands of challenges to do and they reward XP, as well as camos and custom reticles. Starting with the custom reticles, there's 8 reticles for each optic, and they are unique to that specific scope. So that means there's going to be a fair few different custom reticles to get. There's the average shapes that we've come to expect from previous games, and there's also some fairly humorous ones in there as well, including the Steve, which is a moustache shape, and something called the EOTech Zombie Stopper. With camos, there's supposed to be about 10 to 11 in the game, however we've only seen one, the blue camo, and had 2 others confirmed. Those 2 others are carbon fibre and gold, which are actually the 2 most difficult to get in the game, and they sound pretty awesome. The camos are unlocked by levelling up the gun's weapon rank, or by completing challenges. Some of the camo challenges aren't available until you've unlocked previous camos, meaning you have to chain together specific challenges to unlock the higher tier camos. The camos don't take up a pick 10 slot, so you don't have to worry about spending a point on them. But the single best thing about the new weapon camouflages is just how many weapons you can apply them to. That's right, we've been asking for ages and finally we've got it. You can put them on primaries, you can put them on secondaries, that includes pistols, launchers, you can put them on ballistic knives, you can put them on your assault shield. Apparently you can put them on equipment as well, so just throwing around gold tomahawks or placing gold claymores. Pretty unsubtle, but what the hell, that's just amazing. Now moving on to prestiging. There's 10 prestiges, 55 levels as expected. We also got a glimpse at the prestige emblems. It's not a very good shot, it's taken off screen from a PowerPoint presentation that David von der Haar was doing, but this is what they look like. As you can see, they're pretty classy, the emblems. One of them looks very similar to the 15th prestige emblem from Black Ops 1, but the other ones look pretty unique. Previously, prestiging was a bit of a trade-off because of how much you lost in the process. However, in Black Ops 2 they've completely turned this around, and now it seems that the whole point is to prestige. The only thing you really lose is access to your weapons. However, once you've ranked up enough again and unlocked them, you're straight back where you were, with all of your progress and camos and attachments intact. Your challenges won't reset either. You're going to need prestige to get anywhere near unlocking all of the weapons in the game as well. Treyarch have already confirmed that there are way more unlocks than there are unlocked tokens in one prestige. That means staying down at naught will effectively prevent you from ever getting some of the weapons. When you prestige, you earn a prestige token, just like in Modern Warfare 3, however the way they function isn't exactly the same. The prestige tokens are used to unlock one weapon, which you will carry through every single prestige and won't have to re-unlock. In addition to one unlock token, you'll get to pick one of the following options every prestige. An extra custom class slot, there's only 5 to start with and you can have a total of 10. A reset, which is returning from Modern Warfare 3 and allows you to do a full reset of your stats. A refund, which allows you to undo a previous unlock token and spend it somewhere else. It's not clear if previous games will reward you with prestige tokens like they did in Modern Warfare 3, however there is a possibility. Next thing to talk about is player cards. Player cards are made up of 4 things: your gamer tag, your clan tag, a player card background and your custom emblem. The emblem editor has been much improved. You can now have up to 32 different layers in one single emblem. With colour choices you have a much bigger variety to pick from. As well as the preset colours, you can also use an RGB colour wheel to pick an exact colour if you need it. They've also added in transparency options. There's at least 150 player card backgrounds to choose from, which you unlock by completing various different challenges, and there's probably some hidden ones as well. Theatre mode has also had a massive overhaul. After Modern Warfare 3's seemingly downgraded theatre mode, Black Ops 2 promises the best theatre in the series so far. The Dolly Camera is returning and allows you to make very nice smooth transitions between different areas and camera shots. This wasn't in Modern Warfare 3 and meant that a lot of theatre footage was very jerky as people manually moved the cameras around. However, the Dolly Cam is back and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be putting it to good use. On top of the Dolly Cam, to make it even easier to follow around those projectiles or kill streak rewards, they're adding in a sticky camera mode. I think it's actually called attached to object or something along those lines, and it allows you to select specific objects and then fix the camera to them in third person. A couple of examples I've seen of this are sticking the camera to RPG missiles or quad rotors and following them around the map automatically. That's a really amazing feature. It's going to be a massive help to people who regularly produce videos in theatre mode. I can see myself using this feature a lot. First person point of view for every player in the match is also returning. I have no idea why they decided it was a good idea to leave it out of Modern Warfare 3. Seeing the match from another player's point of view was definitely the best feature in Black Ops' theatre mode, and it is returning in Black Ops 2. If you're somebody that likes to edit together their videos in theatre mode, then this next feature is going to be great for you. You can now put together up to 20 clips in one single video. You're then able to merge those clips down into one. Although this means that you will no longer be able to edit those clips, it does effectively mean that you can put together infinite number of clips in one video, all within theatre mode. Now if you don't want to search for your best clips manually, then you can get the game to do it for you with this brand new highlight reel feature. With a touch of a button, it will pick out all of the best bits of the game based on the kills you get and the accomplishments that you achieve. It will then put it into one single video for you straight away. There's now a lot more metadata in the previews of your Vault videos, including the time you played, time, date that the match occurred, your score, your team's score, the map, the game mode, that sort of thing. It's just trying to increase the amount of information that you can see in the preview to narrow down your search for that one game that you want to go back and look at. There's also a new match bookmarking feature that allows you to easily find the videos later. Now my understanding of this is that you're able to bookmark the match that you just played in the match summary screen, meaning that you don't have to quit out of the lobby immediately to go and find it. There's filters to help sort through the community media, there's up and down voting for community films and screenshots, parties can watch theatre videos together, and you can codcast during theatre mode. The final bit of information addresses the PC and specifically issues of hacking which have been prevalent in previous games. Apparently they've worked on their own anti-cheat software which will run server-side and will work alongside Valve Anti-Cheat and supposedly deliver the most advanced detection and banning capabilities of any Call of Duty game so far. They've also improved the player reporting system, they've got a dedicated team to help search for PC cheaters, and they're having a zero tolerance policy on it. Cheating bans are permanent. However, PC players do get the added benefit of having dedicated servers which will be available for public and league matches. They're not giving away server files, they're not allowing renting of servers, and they're not allowing mod tools. Understandably trying to prevent hackers, although it does have a little bit of a negative impact upon the legitimately playing PC community. Anyway, I think that's all for now. There was loads and loads of information on this video. If you sat through it all, thank you, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, think about leaving a rating, comment any of your opinions on what you've heard here, and if you want to keep up to date with Black Ops 2 news, make sure you hit subscribe. I shall see you next time.